Alright, welcome to part 4 of my Shining Force CD Book 1 guide / tutorial for speed running purposes. Final chapter in the game, let's go. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, but all you need to know is it'll bring you straight to the Edmund battle. If you got yourself a speed ring, whoever has that equipped will probably go first. You can use the speed ring to egress, or wait till Nick goes and then egress. And then what you would end up doing is you end up getting Shriek, which is your next main important character. You would go to your member, grab Shriek, and replace Shriek for Kashing. Or Stock, I don't think it makes a difference. Kashing or Stock just needs to be taken out of the party for Shriek. And then I believe you can buy another Protect Ring? Yes, I know you can. So buy a Protect Ring and give that to Shriek, so that Shriek ends up having a Protect Ring. Now the Mobility Ring, who has that right now? Cray does, and I'm not sure why. So here's the important things. The Speed Ring does not matter. We need to get rid of that immediately. In fact, it wouldn't even be a bad idea to sell it, but it doesn't sell for that much. I would give it to someone like Cray or Nick. Okay, so let's look at... Okay, Cray, you have a random Protect Ring, which I guess is fine. The Power Ring we want on Shriek, because all we're going to do with Shriek is power boost and heal Claude. And Claude is going to solo everything, or try to at least. Domingo has a Protect Ring. They all have Protect Rings for their defensive boosts. And then all you need to do is get everyone medical herbs. That's like the most important part. And that's the only thing that matters. Buy some healing seeds. Fill up Claude's inventory with healing seeds, fill up Domingo's, and fill up Shriek's. Because again, Claude's gonna take everything, and I mean everything. Now, it wouldn't even be that bad of an idea to not have the Protect Ring on Shriek and instead give him another healing seed, but you shouldn't need that, and that's all we need to do. Now, if you use items, as in Protect Rings, you know, Power Ring, there is a chance that they can crack on use, and it will not tell you when it happens because battle messages are off. So if you are to use a ring, you will almost always afterwards want to go into the shop and go into repair, which is on the right. Now let's just say it's like, yeah, for Dantum I used the Protect Ring that Domingo had. I would just look at it and be like, oh, it's not broke, alright, good. Because it doesn't tell you, and it won't show you either. I believe there is a way, there's a way on the battlefield that you can tell, though. But not in town. If you're to press B and then go to someone that has a Protect Ring like this, it'll show you your items there, and it'll have a huge crack in it if it's cracked. So it's actually pretty easy to tell when it's broken, and you'll probably see a cracked item after this battle, don't worry. So, this battle's interesting. The funny thing is Gaian is actually important in this battle because he can move really well in this harsh terrain, the forest and mountain area. We can't move very far, but our flyers can, and that's all that matters. We go from one corner down to this corner. Good old Edmund, who has 99 HP and is really tough. He also has a lovely heal 4 priest, or cleric, with an evil ring that will drop for you. Evil ring does bolt 3, which is also in a, what is it? A 9-man formation. It's stupid, not gonna lie. And then there's the Demon Master that has Freeze 3. Both are just, these 3 enemies are just terrifying in general, let alone just Edmund. So I'm gonna have Claude kill every single one of these alone, and just back him up with healing items. Now, as far as Claude's movement, you just need to keep going down left as much as possible, pretty much. I normally just stay on the mountains. It doesn't matter if you move here or here or wherever, but I just kind of have a better judgment if I just kind of stay alongside the mountains. And you'll just want to move everyone down the middle of the mountain. You'll also want to kill off the fodder, which we do at the beginning of every chapter. But that's never too terribly difficult. Boosting here is, I mean, why not? I get a boost on the Shriek, which protects him a little bit, and I get a good amount of experience for doing this. It's only 20. I shouldn't say a huge amount, but it's something. So Domingo, equip the running ring, and then Shriek will join us as well. Make sure the protect ring is equipped. The only reason you would want to use the power ring is just to ensure that he does enough damage, because Claude can almost one-shot everything. And typically if he can't, you just kill it with Shriek. We keep gates. Oh, I bodied Guyan. It's okay. So then you'll want to move over and kill the Belials. The Belials have Bolt 1, and again, that's like, magic is the only thing that does damage to us, so we need to kill these guys. Missing these Belials is so bad, and is never fun. Now it's like, you could be in the mindset of like, oh, Shriek can go into attack, and just, no! 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 Shriek is not ready for battle yet. Just keep him down below. Just don't do anything with him. He does not need to be fighting right now. It's not worth. So the Belial will bolt Claude as typical. This is also the longest battle in the game by far. I think this still takes like 15 minutes. Which isn't too surprising, I suppose, but it does suck. So I'm gonna send Yisha and Wendy to die off on the top side. And with this Dullahan, I'm actually gonna kill it with Domingo and Shriek. I honestly have no idea how much damage Shriek does to a Dullahan on average, but it's not a whole lot. Now this Hellhound's actually going to go after Guyan, which is bad, because we want Guyan to be alive. Also, if the Belial dodges that attack, it's very likely that Domingo would die. But I, from here, just equip a power ring just to make sure I kill this thing. Dullahans are quite tanky, but power ring, adding that extra 5 damage is very nice. I cannot boost because we still have boost for like another turn. People are just losing their boost now. Now, what I normally do here with Wendy is normally I'll have Wendy down here actually and try to put this dog to sleep, because since this battle takes so long, I'd rather not be up here attacking constantly. I'd rather just put enemies to sleep and just stay. That way nothing happens, and it's just better when nothing at all happens. But it's okay. Gonna go after Gates, which is funny. I'll just have Cray punch that. I'd rather have Gates not die. Also in the save state, you see Gates with the Heat Axe. I also have the Halberd on Apis at this save state, which is funny. But from here, there's a few different things you can do. So here's the thing. Domingo has to go down in this path no matter what, because Domingo doesn't necessarily fly, he hovers. So he still has really good movement, but he can't go over mountains like the birds can. So no matter what, Domingo has to go down here, and there are 4 golems that actually spawn in this choke point whenever you move in the area. And I kind of want Claude and Shriek to kill them. They're not dangerous by any means, but they can mess up Domingo quite a bit, and I'd rather not use my healing items like right now. But see how Guyan can move so nicely with the rest of the team? Oh crud, I was hoping... Well, okay, that's fine. So again, Claude's just gonna kill one. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, okay. Well, because of that, Domingo's probably dead. Or, yeah. I mean, the thing is, I could attack. Like, there's nothing Shriek can do. That's the issue I have here. I can't even protect boost like Domingo. Domingo's just dead. Like, what can I do here? There's nothing I can do. Unless they go after Claude because he's already damaged. Because I was going to say, if Shriek could reach a golem... Okay, they're going for Claude. Thank goodness. Some dumb golems. Because I'd rather not use my magic on Domingo to kill these guys, because I'd rather use them on the more scarier enemies. Mayfair dies, that's fine. I don't know how Cray hasn't gone yet, but I know he was boosted and is no longer boosted, so it probably has something to do with that. Aw, Cray. Come on. Close, but no dice. Now there's more few things that we can do here. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I'm going to Blaze 3 this and kill this one with Shriek. We just need to kill. Kill. An important thing to note. Golems are actually strong against ice, so freezing them is actually pointless. And again, I'm just going to try to put this dog to sleep, because it's just better. Shit! Didn't work. And that's kind of typical, not gonna lie, But Guyan, also I probably should have said that I would probably throw a few healing items onto Guyan. Because since Guyan can move just as well with the rest of the team, it's kind of nice to have him healing. Are you serious? Wow, this Claude is garbage. It's actually really bad, but oh well. Golem's dead. Gonna move Shriek to kill this one. Powering is still equipped, which is what I want. Now that Golem's probably gonna attack Guyan, and I'm gonna be fairly upset. No, go for Yisha. What are you doing? Bad dog. Okay, I figured it would go after Claude. Now, we need to just keep moving down. Things to note is that there's two more golems that spawn right here and right here. Where were these golems at? Right here and here, correct? Yes. I think. Right? Since like, I always have a hard time remembering where these guys spawn, but these two down here are down here and on the corner of the mountain. And what I like to do is just block one of them, that way only one of them spawns next turn. Go to sleep, dog. No. Shit. We tried. Gaian only does 1 damage, but that's all we need. Gaian actually gets pretty good level ups in the game, but I still don't recommend using him, in all honesty. So, only one of those guys spawn. And now this is where the fun begins. I'm just trying to think of how I want to go about this. Okay. So, now that Claude's in position to start killing stuff, he first needs to be healed, and he needs to be power ring boosted. Because that's kind of the, surprisingly, because all these enemies are on 30% tiles, we can't quite one-shot them with Claude. So I need to actually use the power ring in order to have him do enough damage to kill these guys. Now it's kind of a matter of like, okay, which one do you want to kill first? Because if you go for the sorcerer, Edmund will not attack you. If you go for the priest, Edmund will come after you and you will take this freeze from the master mage, or the sorcerer, whatever, demon master. Now the scary thing about moving here as well is that Dullahan can actually reach Shriek, which I'm not happy about. Just make sure you're equipped properly, and I will power boost Claude here. Domingo is actually, like, there's a few things I can do here, because I can either heal Claude or... yeah, we need to heal him. Because you can either heal or use your protect ring, and honestly, in most situations where it's like, okay, is it better to... okay, that's really bad. That is just sad. Okay, I did not think... even though I should have known. Okay, I should have known that. If you are... in this diagonal, well, if you're literally kitty corner to the mountain, you will get froze, as you can see. I used to send Domingo or Shriek or someone right here to purposely bring this guy over. Just because it kind of makes things easy. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me just go through what you should have actually done. Gates dies, that's not what I wanted. Because you want that bitch to move to us, but you don't want it to freeze everybody. You want it to freeze Shriek, and that's it. So I moved Domingo here to block this spawn. And then this golem spawned. What you should have done is move Shriek or Claude here to kill this golem, not here. Because then what you would actually do... well, actually let's think this through. Because in order to boost Claude, Shriek had to either move here or here. Or here. But then there's a two-man formation. I still think it's better... well, it's hard to say. I mean, I guess even in this situation, I would just move Claw or Shriek up here and power boost Claude. Just don't try to avoid taking damage like an idiot, like I did here. We're actually gonna power boost here. Or protect boost. For main reasons of I want Shriek to outturn that Doulahan. Otherwise he could die. Plus the defense, even if he does get outturned, he could probably tank it now. So now that we have our lovely power boostage, Claude should have no problem killing this guy. And I believe we're out of range of the Bolt 3 from the Priest. Yes, we are. So I can heal Claude here. And he needs to be healed again from Domingo. And they should actually go after Guyan as far as the golems and stuff. Oh god. Okay, now here's the thing that's awkward. I believe if I move right here... Yeah, in fact I know. If I move right here, this priest can reach. And if I'm in a 3-man formation to get Bolt 3'd, we're dead. Like, straight up dead. This is a hard decision to make. Because Claude still should be able to one-shot that priest. I would sure as hell hope so. I am going to heal Domingo. Because Shriek doesn't have any more healing, the only healer we have left on the team is Domingo. So, keep Domingo alive. This is what I would do in this situation. But again, if that freeze didn't happen, we would have killed this priest, or the master mage, the sorcerer, god, like, I just don't even know the names of these fucking enemies. And well, Claude would still be at a decent amount of HP, or he'd be at full HP if I healed him once. Okay, I did go after Domingo, that's what I thought. That's not good. No! Are you fucking kidding me? That's bullshit. Cerberus not barking. Feels bad, man. Okay, well, you know what? These guys are probably all dead. See, he has no items. It'd be really nice if Guyan had healing right now. So now... Here's another important thing to note. This is a 15% tile that Edmund is on currently. I'd like to keep him in there for the battle. If I can even bring him up to the town, this is actually a 0% tile in these 3 spaces. I think this one as well. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But I just don't want him to move to the grass. Can I make a save state of any kind here? I'm going to. Yeah, I can. Just do this. I just want to double check, because I believe if I move here, Edmund will not go down. He'll actually move left and stay on the 15% tile. Because we should have enough damage, because this is turn 2 of power boost. So we should be able to kill this, yep. And now it's a matter of, hey, we need to protect our Claude. And if we don't have healing with Shriek, which is annoying, but it's okay. We're out of harm's way at least. We can throw Nick down so that they can go after Nick. Okay, that's what I thought. Now Claude is still taking 7 damage, which is actually a lot more than I was hoping. But it's okay. I will heal him. We will be okay. Actually, go right here. Because he'll actually go after Domingo and kill him, which is actually what I want. Have Claude not take the damage. And once Claude gets his turn, he will lose his boost, and then Shriek can reboost him, and then Claude will take, like, no damage for the first 2 turns. Because Claude got boosted for that Demon Master and the Cleric, and now this is his turn 3 of his boost. That's why he's taking damage right now, because just it's been too many turns already. So, to avoid taking 8 damage... Oh, that clutch dodge is dead anyway. Nice try. Because Claude doesn't need to be power boosted. It's just the main reason for the power boost is honestly just the, just to kill the Cleric and the Demon Master. So Claude gets to go. And I'm going to have him move up here, actually. Because then I'm going to have Shriek go up to the town and boost. And because of that, I'm guessing Edmund... Well, it probably won't matter. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Either way, we can start pounding on him. Look at that 33 damage. 3 attacks easy. Okay, so the attack boost and defense boost wears off. Makes sense. Okay, Edmund went perfect. Now that does full damage. That's full damage right there. But that's okay, because now Shriek gets to go. And what I can do here is just do another power boost, or defense boost. And with this, Claude will not take any damage for like 2 turns. And that's all the time we need to kill him anyway. And the best part about this is that because I moved Shriek here, he'll go after Shriek because he knows he can kill Shriek. And because of that, he's going to move on to Town, which is a 0% tile, which will only increase Claude's damage. Oh, it is a 15% tile still. Aw. Shoot, I thought that'd be 0. Whoops. Well, it doesn't really matter though. As long as Claude is boosted, then it's fine. There's another way of playing it really safe. After, like, turn 2, or even turn 1, I can actually move Guy in here as well. This is another thing. Again, if he had healing, I could just heal, like, Guyan or Claude. Because the funny thing is, Guyan can actually survive an attack at full HP, which is really impressive. Didn't quite do 33. Maybe I should have attacked with Guyan. No. Guyan would actually do no damage. We need to kill this dog before it kills any more people. Why do I have a spear? I'll go after Guyan, which is fine. Now, I could honestly... You could finish this battle insanely safe if you want. Because all you need to know is that that defense boost goes away after 3 turns. I still took 5 damage, which is actually a fair amount. And you kind of need to know that, okay, I'm probably going to take like 8 damage or so next turn. And if he were to double attack, that'd be 16. I'm at 21. He has 2 turns per turn. That would be death if he gets to attack me 3 times and I need 2 more attacks. Like, it wouldn't be a bad idea to play this insanely safe. Yeah, I would not blame you, because this will be turn 2, right? Of my defense boost, I think. Because normally defense, the turn 1, Claude should be taking 1 damage. I'm surprised he's taking 5 or 7, whatever it was. Taking 5 damage. That's more than I was expecting, honestly. But I could honestly just fly away and heal, and then wait for my defense boost to run off, and then reboost myself again, and then engage. The only issue I have with that is that he likes to he does have a heal himself. He has aura, which is actually a scary heal, and you don't want to see it at all. So normally I would just attack him. If you wanted to make a save before doing this, just to be safe, that's another thing you could do. That's probably what I would do. Yeah, he did 8 damage exactly. So as long as he doesn't double attack, we're fine. Because he gets 2 turns per turn. Oh, he actually was able to reach me. Bad dog. Do you ever bark? So as long as it's not a double attack, we're fine. Yeah, we're good. But again, that's kind of risky because I feel bosses do have a decently high chance to double attack for whatever reason. But Claude should be stronger anyway. It's also is kind of where it's an important thing to note where if I had gotten those defense potions at the very beginning of the game, if those were +4s, it could easily make the difference between taking like 1 damage and 5 damage on Edmund here, which is kind of a big deal. But it's just a long battle, not necessarily too terribly difficult. You just gotta be careful taking those magic attacks. You want Shriek to be the guy to just tank and then power boost Claude and have Claude get the kill. Now, I kind of forgot to mention that at the end of chapter 3, you should be around 235, I think. I don't know, something like that. And then we have the last 6 battles left. Making progress, but that was a really long battle. Not gonna lie. Let's see, Executioner executed. All you need is Shriek and Claude. This battle sucks for me. I don't know why. I need to, like, it's a very simple battle, but I completely forgot how it should be done. The issue I have with it is just the battle formation. Because there's so many random people dead that it just kind of ruins everything. But it's just a snipe battle. However, I would like to have Shriek and Claude. If you can somehow have Shriek alive during Edmund, because it's very easy to move Claude on that town space, and just have Shriek to the left of Claude in the mountains. Like, it wouldn't even be a bad idea to just have 3, like, get rid of Shriek's weapon and just throw healing seeds on him. And just, literally, that's all he needs to do, really. You just gotta keep Claude healthy. We just picked up Randolph, who I believe joins the team immediately, if I remember correctly. No, he does not. Okay, never mind. Either way, Randolph needs to be put in the party. Just make sure you're on the top side of things. The next one is Stock. Stock for Randolph. And that's all the characters that we're going to get for the rest of the game, actually. This is also where you would buy new weapons. I believe. I have to double check on that. Yeah. Actually, the funny thing is, it's only... Oh no, it's everything important. It's everything. So yeah, from here you can just sell all your weapons and then buy the new ones. The halberd... Oh, I gave the power spirit. Okay, let's pretend he doesn't have a halberd, because he shouldn't. Power glove. He already has a crit sword, which is like the best sword you're gonna get until the end of the game. And the heat axe is also the same way. You'll want to keep that. Then again, we shouldn't have that either. But you'd buy a great axe, because now Gates actually is an axe wielder, so it's like, yay, something different. Iron Claw for the Cray. Chrome Lance. And then those broadswords. Which is just on Shriek and me. I forgot to sell a steel sword, but it's okay. I'll just drop it in battle. Or something like that. I'm just ignore me selling the bread. I'm just doing it because I believe... Oh, I'm not quite there. I had a full inventory on Claude when I killed that that priest, that cleric, so I didn't end up getting the evil ring. And when you do that, along with like the power ring and stuff, if you're to kill the enemy that has it, but you have a full inventory, you have to buy it from the deal section afterwards. That's where you'll find it. But you don't need to buy the evil ring. That's just it's something you would sell. And then you'd go on to the next battle. I think this formation is fine. It's just, I just can't explain how the formations go right now because I just don't know this game nearly well enough. All you need to know, though, is that Shriek and Claude are going to fly in this direction and straight up to the Executioner. Now, there's two ways of doing it, and I did forget to do something kind of important. Okay, my power ring is not cracked. My protect ring on Claude is cracked here, though, as you can see. Big crackage on that portrait right there. But we're just gonna... Oh, I forgot something important, actually. Okay, we need to go back. So, Domingo has the mobility ring. You need to move the mobility ring over to Shriek. I guess I can do that for the steel sword. That works. Because since the running pimento was given to Claude, Shriek can't catch up nearly as well. And you're just going to move everyone left. We used to just send everyone up to attack some stuff, but we actually just want to avoid any confrontations. Now, I feel like there isn't really a bad way to do this battle. But I'm sure there is. I just know when you have everyone that you need for the next battle after this, which is pretty much everybody, damn near, doing this battle is easy. But it's still smarter to do this battle without everybody. And where you'd want Claude to move is basically straight down from the Executioner. Excuse me. Lovely. So you kind of just need to figure out where that spot is, which is basically right here. So I guess you could look at it as 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump. So we'll just kind of move up in that direction with Shriek and Claude. Now there is a Valkyrie in this battle, which is actually kind of a nice thing to have. I think it's that Doulahan in the middle. We probably won't end up killing him, but sometimes you can kind of do it without having any issues. I don't like the fact that Shriek is so far ahead of Claude right now. Normally Claude's supposed to be way in front of Shriek. I would just move... Just make sure you're out of the way of the Belials on the left, so that they don't bolt you. Because if I would have moved Shriek one more space up, that Belial on the left could have actually bolted, and that would have been bad. Okay. Yeah, I think we can move Nick all the way over. Now is kind of when it's like, hey, we can bring these Belials over to these guys and have Randolph get some kills. And I think attacking this Doulahan is a bad idea. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, is this the one with the Valkyrie? Yes, it is. I would just attack it for that weird off chance of a double attack. Also, this Doulahan does not attack Shriek, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. That's kind of a scary thing. Almost killed it. It's close. Close-ish. And if you're able to grab the Valkyrie, then sweet. Oh god, it's going for Shriek. Hey, we got the Valkyrie. Shriek's dead. Okay, the right thing to do is do not attack that Dualahan. Don't do it. Just be kitty corner to Claude. Did I really just get everyone bolted here? I believe so. That was me being way too ham. Luckily we're all tanky enough to handle this, but the thing is that Demon Master with Freeze 3, I don't want anyone to tank that. Even though it will go after somebody, but it should have been... Because if I had moved Shriek right here, we both would get fucked by the Demon Master. Or Sorcerer, whatever the fuck its name is. So I would have just moved Shriek here. The only thing that's scary is the Belial would then be able to bolt. Like, it's like, I don't know where I would put Shriek, honestly. I would put him here, but I don't like that. I don't like this battle formation at all. God, I'm actually worried. This is an easy battle, but it's not going well. Obviously. It just, like, you almost need to revive certain people to find out what the best battle formation is, and then, like, go off of that. And that's kind of why I probably should have just revived the people that I know that make this battle easy, but that's like reviving everybody. Because if you revive everybody, I believe Claude and Shriek end up being literally right next to each other, and it makes things easy peasy. Okay, so yeah, they are gonna go after Claude. I think that Belial can reach as well, right? That would be bad. Because I would probably be dead. In fact, I know I can't do this battle already. Just because of how... Well, actually, maybe. I'm gonna test this. We're probably gonna end up skipping this battle. Or redoing it, one or the other. Because there's no way at this point. Okay, that melee, that's nice. The thing is this evil bishop knows aura, and it uses that. It's aura 3. It doesn't know heal 3 or heal 4, but it knows aura, which heals a crap ton of people, but it doesn't do a full heal, I don't think. It probably will anyway, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, Shriek should be alive to kill this, or Shriek would be alive to power ring boost Claude, and then you'd kill the Executioner. It would be as simple as that. You just don't want to be taking damage like an idiot, like I did. Just don't do what I did. I just want to see if this aura actually does a full heal, because if it does, then it's impossible to do this with Claude only. If you wanted to as well, you could actually have Domingo be extra backup, which would not be a bad idea. I would probably recommend doing that. What? I believe this will full heal. Not quite. Almost a full heal. So because of that, we're definitely not going to be able to do this. What I'm going to do, though, is revive everybody that I would normally have for the next battle. Because I'll kind of just show you what I mean by this battle formation bullcrap. Ah, why are you dying? And then once I show you, we'll move on to the next battle. Because this is a very easy battle. You just have to avoid the damage. And if you have healing seeds, that can also easily prevent the damage. So, if you were to revive everyone that you would need for Geppel, which is the battle after this one, you would revive Wendy, Yisha, Not Gaian, Yisha, Cray, Claude, obviously, Not Stock, Not Mayfair. Yisha, yes. No Guyan. Domingo, of course. And Gates. We actually use Gates. And of course Shriek. I believe that's everyone? Yeah. Okay, so if you were to revive everyone before doing the snipe, your battle formation would look a little different. It's with Claude way out in front of Shriek, which, I mean, you can just tell how different this is right from the get-go. You remember how Shriek was like 3 spaces in front of Claude for like no reason? Now, this is the other way around. With Claude being 4 spaces in front of Shriek, it would just be a matter of, oh, okay, well now this time we can get Claude in this area with Shriek 3 or 4 spaces behind Claude. That way it's a lot easier to keep Shriek in a safe distance. Claude can tank anything, so it really doesn't matter, and then you just power ring, boost Claude once you get to this area and go straight up. I don't believe Claude can reach this Doulahan. I'm pretty sure he ends up sitting like right here, and then Shriek would end up being like right here, which is fine. And then you would just move, you know, back in the normal area, somewhere around here, and then power boost with Shriek. It's just that easy. The only reason we don't revive for this battle is because these characters don't do anything. They just waste time. So I try to do the battle with like as little characters as I can possibly have, but again, the formation changes when people die. Like, even if Apis were to be completely dead, this whole formation would change. It would not just be a matter of everything's the same, just Apis wouldn't be here. It's like, no, everyone has to be shuffled. And that's hard to note and keep, like, record of in your head. And testing all of that is insane. I've done that in, like, Shining Force 1, but in Shining Force 1 it's actually very simple. In this game, I don't understand it at all. But we'll go on to the next battle. So I believe that is battle 17. Oh no. Okay, good. I had a missing save state, and luckily it was that snipe. Alright. So again, we have everyone that I just revived, which you will need for this battle. Again, this is just easier when the formation looks like this. And Geppel is a boss that isn't too terribly difficult, honestly. He has, I believe, 125 HP, but it's at question marks. He drops an Axe of Atlas, which is actually really strong. It knows Blaze level 3. And we're introduced to Wyverns, which, you know how Cerberuses have that Fire Breath attack? Wyverns know Ice Breath attack, and it does like 30 damage. So 2 Ice Breaths easily kill anybody, just 100%. So they're super dangerous. You need to at least kill one of them before they engage, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Now I kind of like this battle, so I would definitely recommend having precise movement in this battle for very specific reasons. Move Claude on the left side of the bridge as far up as possible. And don't move anyone below him, because he's going to take some damage. Move Apis to the corner here. Move like Randolph, also in the same area. I'll probably end up moving Nick 2 spaces below Claude, but just don't move anyone below Claude. You can move Shriek, kitty corner here, running ring for now. We'll switch that to probably the power ring later. Shriek cannot one-shot Wyverns, just an FYI. Wyverns are pretty weak, tanky-wise, but the only one that can kill them in one hit is probably Cray and Claude. I have a protector. I do not have a protect ring on him yet. After this battle, we'll be able to buy another protect ring. We don't want Wendy here. The thing is we want a 4-man formation for Cray to boost. Because I want these guys to be much faster so that we can get off killing some of these enemies quickly in the beginning. Now, I need to kind of pretend that we don't have the halberd, because we shouldn't have the halberd. Whoops. We have a protect ring, we might as well equip it. Why do you not have the other axe gates? Because this Demon Master can reach Claude, and if anyone's underneath, then you're taking a freeze 3 to the face, and you don't want that. Okay, everyone has the correct weapons. Just double checking. So, what I used to do when I did have the halberd, I could do this bolt right here. But we need to pretend that we don't have that. So, it'd be with the Chrome Lance is what we would have. And we would kill the Demon Master as fast as possible. Between Apis and Randolph, that they should die. Claude can insta-kill these assassins up here. They do a fair amount of damage, so it's kind of nice to be able to one-shot these guys. And they get full experience, which is nice. But there's another Demon Master that will be moving shortly, and we don't want to have that happen, I guess. So you kill off the Demon Master, and then you kind of use magic to kill the golems. Now there's a few different things you can do here. Now, the thing that's kind of weird is when you look at this and move, you just need to know that this thing can attack you from 3 spaces away. So 1, 2, 3. So whoever's here is going to have a bad time. Which is why I don't like to move anybody here. So what I like to do is I will bolt with Nick right here. And I believe Cray got boosted, so he can insta-punch the middle one, because he can easily tank this. Cray's a beast. Attack 2, defense 2, that's all we really want. Now, I always attack the assassin with Shriek. Once that middle golem is gone, you can just go straight for the assassin. It'll go after Shriek, which is annoying. I probably should have equipped the Protect Ring. Whew. Okay, we're fine. It's all good. 1 HP is enough HP. I guess. These final battles kind of end up being kind of sketchy. I have not optimized them all that well. But now that other Demon Master comes down, gets another big freeze off, which is never fun. Especially on my Cray, that's not nice. I was hoping it was going after Apis, but obviously with a 2-man formation there, why would it do that? Really? Okay, well that's just bad from Domingo. Domingo should have outturned him big time, and did not. You don't want to freeze. They are resistant to the freeze. Screw you, Domingo. Ruining everything. Shriek dying is actually really, really bad. I should probably just redo the battle, but, like, I don't know. There's a few things you can do. Let me double check something. Where do you get... I believe this has a white ring? Yes. Okay, so the white ring is very nice, but that's only used on Nick, which will be used later. See, now this is where things are kind of sketchy. How much do you care about your Apis? And how much do you care about killing these wyverns? These wyverns are very deadly. Literally, they need to die. Along with this Demon Master, though, it's like they're all so dangerous. But I don't care too much about Apis. I think if we just do this, it'd be fine. Normally, this attack would happen, then Shriek would kill it, which makes life a heck of a lot easier. All we need now is for Claude not to die. That's like, again, Claude can just solo anybody, so it's not really something you need to be too worried about. I wish he had the Power Spear. I'm actually going to send Randolph to attack the Wyvern. We just want to damage them as much as possible, because if Nick can reach, which he cannot, then he would at least be able to kill him with Bolt, but I'm being, like, really ballsy right now. Once you move across, here's some important things you need to know. Since he has Blaze 3, technically, if you are on the bottom of the bridge, like down here, he can Blaze 3 you from here, so you don't want to be in these two spaces. And it's just kind of nice to be boosted. See, now here's the thing that's scary, is that they could honestly just go after Nick and pretty much kill him. If you're lucky, he learns Bolt 2 at like level something, but like if both Wyverns freeze Nick, he's dead. I don't think they'll go after him though. And we just need to make sure Claude's healed. They might go after Cray. They will find out who is, you know, one-shot-able, and they'll kill it. I was hoping they would go before he would, because then they would have killed Randolph. This is really, 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 really bad. Like, holy crap. This is like, I might not even be able to do this battle, but yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I just did not expect that to outturn the Wyvern. Why would a bishop outturn the Wyverns? And now Domingo's dead. Like, I need to redo this battle. This is fucking terrible. Here's what I will, yeah, not Cray's dead. Alright. I'm gonna show you the power of Claude. Alright? The assassin can pretty much be ignored. Goes after Yisha, which is perfect. Didn't even Frost Breath. What a joke. I'm not even sure that I want to blaze these guys. I'd rather try to put them to sleep. Yeah, well, that's a bad idea. Got one of them asleep, but that's pointless. They need to die. Like, they need to die. And then the bishop needs to die. And then we can finally, like, go after the guys. As long as Claude stays alive, then it's fine. And I'm not even really concerned about it, honestly. See, I don't want to go after Claude. They always do. And Claude is the one that I need to live. He needs to survive. So things are going to get sketchy here because we need to kill that bishop first. And then that means Geppel's going to have 2 free attacks on us, which I'm not happy about, but it's got to be done. Now the scary part, more than anything else, is how the chimeras and other enemies are going to start closing in, and it's scary. Wow, that did like no damage. Sad. Sad 'cause bad. Now, Claude might be able to one-shot an evil bishop without the assistance, but I'm just being extra careful, I guess. So, again, sees a two-man formation and is like, oh, let's blaze it. Which I am hoping doesn't happen again. Alright, Apis. Show them what you're made of. The Chimeras can actually, like, insta-kill people. Just scary. Wow, Gates died to that. Gates is fairly tanky. But not today. I believe I do more damage with the melee attack than I do with the bolt. So that is why I'm doing that. Aw, Claude, no. I'm honestly gonna just put these Chimeras to sleep. This is easily the better solution. Nice. Since, like, Chimeras are almost as dangerous as Wyverns, but they have not that great of a chance to actually hit you with stuff, so. Putting Chimeras to sleep helps. So we'll be able to do this battle no problem, unless... Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Go after my pointless Wendy. Ever so useful. And again, as long as Claude's alive, like, you'll have no problem with this fight. Because at this point in the game, your main damage dealers are Cray and Claude. And that's pretty much it. I would say Apis and Randolph can kind of be your next two. Oh, wow. That first attack was a crit, and holy crap, was that a big crit. Wow. What happens if... Can I heal from this? No. I knew that. That's awkward, because I think the Doulahan can kill Nick. I think I'm dead. Which is another reason why I always say, hey, don't be ballsy with Nick when it's not needed. How did I get another turn? That's what I want to know. I'm just trying to think right now. The way you would survive this, and I don't think you could, because here's the thing. If I just move right here, this Doulahan will attack me, and I don't think I'd survive. And even if I move here, I'm pretty sure that same Doulahan will just go after Claude. Or not Claude, but me. But it might go after Claude, is what I'm trying to say. Which is why I want to move here. Because there's just a chance they all go after Claude anyway. And that thing didn't blaze. So, as long as they go after Claude, we'd be fine. Chimeras waking up. Ah, shit. Oh my god, I'm tanky enough. Wow, I did not think I'd be tanky enough. But again, that's just... I guess I'm not that surprised. Like, nothing does really much damage in this game, so it's really not an issue. So we can be surprisingly we're able to do the battle. Again, this isn't really a hard battle. It's just another situation where it's like, okay, you need to avoid taking a lot of freeze threes. You need to avoid taking a lot of Geppel's blazes. You need to avoid dying because of the wyverns. You just need to kill wyverns quickly. Simple stuff like that. Really bad battle. Don't do it how I did it. I would say the turn 1 was fine. It's just instead of having Cray kill that middle golem, have him kill the bottom golem so that there's not that two-man formation. That way Randolph is the only one that takes the freeze. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if that were to happen, it would have changed everything completely. Because Cray needs to be alive. Like, he's probably more important than anybody else. just because he has that freeze for when Gepple does, or not the freeze, the heal, for when Gepple does start blazing constantly, then we can actually heal. Okay, so either way, we were able to pick up the white ring, which is kind of nice. It's just it's an aura. Level 2, I believe. Who has it? Claude does. Give that to Nick. That's just, turns Nick into a healer. Which is kind of nice. And then we have to revive pretty much everybody. I mean, at this point in the game, I just play it safe. Like, even me. I don't need to bring back Wendy and Yisha, but I do. I bring back everybody that I did for the last battle into this battle. And I will even bring back Mayfair for the last battle. Except the last two battles actually go hand in hand, and you have to do them both at the same time. Without egressing. I feel like gates could probably not be used, but, you know, the extra damage helps. It's not bad. The only thing is the Axe of Atlas was not picked up because Claude's inventory was full. I believe we can buy another Protect Ring, which we can. Now here's the thing. There's a few things you can do. You can either buy this Protect Ring if you want, even though I probably wouldn't, especially if I were you guys. What you can do is that, because at this point in the game in the normal buy section, you can actually now buy a Healing Rain, which is an item that just heals everybody. Pretty much, it's a full heal on everybody instantly, and it's kind of clutch for the last battle. It's very safe. I would probably recommend getting this over the Protect Ring, because we already have 4 Protect Rings. I think there's even a 5th one in there, because my save states had gotten a 5th one. So I mean, you could either buy that Protect Ring and not go with the Healing Rain, but for you guys, I would recommend getting the Healing Rain. Now, this battle is actually quite easy. You now deal with Fraybell and Bazu, and they're not that hard. Fraybell's a joke. I've actually almost insta-killed her with Claude. Also, I don't know if I'd really checked my rings. I know one of my rings is cracked, correct? No? I thought one of them was cracked, but they all seem fine. I must have repaired it or something. Now, these two enemies can pretty much be ignored, and you're just going to move to the right side and up. Again, there's 2 wyverns here, which pretty much means someone's going to die. It's just, who do you want to feed to the wyverns? That's what it'll come down to. Who wants them? Nice battle there. The Skull Knight might actually do damage. No. Could do quite a few people, but not today. Also, as far as movement goes in this battle, I used to kind of have an idea on how to do this battle like as fast as possible, but I'd now changed my mind. I just kind of go. I just go. What would have been better here is to move these guys one more space down. That way, you know, Randolph would have been able to get his attack in here because he can't reach right now, but he would have been able to if I just was one more space down. Or if that Executioner had gone before Randolph, that would have been nice too. It's also nice to create like 3-man formations when possible. That would have been nice. You need your Protect Ring equipped, more than likely. Shriek is still easily one of the squishier members on the team. I can boost our silly mages. Surprisingly, in this game, they don't go after Domingo nearly as much, so don't have to worry about Domingo dying, because that just isn't going to happen. Well, it definitely can, but Domingo learns Bolt, not a big deal at all. Kill these guys off. I probably should have killed the other executioner that was already damaged. I got no attack on that level up, which is kind of what happens. We now have like an over-leveled Claude, which is kind of where it gets to a point where it's like, well, we're not going to get any good level ups like from here on out. If I move above this Executioner with Apis, then that Priest would actually be able to attack me, and I don't even want it near this battle. I shouldn't have to encounter those guys at all. In fact, I might just ignore this Executioner. Unless it moves first. Like, I could have tried putting it to sleep there. Would not be a bad idea. I can't kill with Domingo, so I'm not even going to try. Shriek can do it. Really? Oh my god. Oh, I thought he could do it. Oh wow. Alright, so let's just change what probably would be a better idea just from the get-go. Perhaps moving more to the right. Like, moving straight up is not getting far enough away from this bishop. So now we're gonna have to kill it. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just I wasn't really going for this idea, this strat. Please kill this. Why? 1 HP every time. Claude, Shriek's gonna take so much damage. And now we're also engaging the, I'll just spear him. We're engaging the Wyverns now. And it's like, normally I actually send Apis, because if he just takes one melee attack, he'll be fine. And if he dies, it's not the end of the world. We revive after this battle anyway. But it's kind of a situation of like, okay, who wants to die? Because people are just gonna die when they go to the Wyverns, typically. And I have Nick up there, and I don't want that. Nick is not meant to be the person to take it. Neither is Domingo. I would rather have Wendy or Gates or someone like that. I mean, I suppose what I normally do here is make a diagonal line. If you want to like count out the spaces for Wyverns where they move, you can actually engage them over them coming to you, which is probably for the best. It's definitely the safest way. I sometimes just say it doesn't really matter, reviving after the battle anyway, guaranteed. So I just let someone die. Like I would just throw Wendy in here and have her get killed off. But if you wanted to just keep everyone alive, you know they move 7, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like this diagonal line that I have right here, as long as I have a diagonal line right here, no one will die. They will just move their 2 spaces because they can't reach, and now we can actually go in on them. Which is obviously, you know, kind of a better idea, but It is slower if you're, you know, staying back compared to, you know, moving forward. Get the protect ring back on. Randolph can kill this, and now there's going to be some assassins that'll come down. Again, we're tanky. Randolph's a tank. A damage-dealing tank. Apis is tanky, and so assassins don't really matter a whole lot. Oh, unless it's on Shriek, that's not good. It's a good thing I equipped that protect ring. Still, that's enough damage. Again, I'm not really scared of anybody. There's nothing to be scared of here. Fraybell is the only one who can do a little bit of damage, and even then, it's like, I don't care. Can heal 2, could heal 3, but I don't see the point. We need to keep heals just in case anyway. Boost becomes level 2 at level 11, are we? And that's, if you've seen Aura, which has that, like, 9 space heal, you're dead, aren't you? No, that level up saved your life. Alright, cool. Well, clutch, I guess. All I'm going to do with Shriek anyway is just use the power ring boost, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. The other reason why Wendy isn't used is because she just doesn't get good spells early on. Like, it takes forever for her to get something good. Can I spear this guy? I want to spear this guy. Let's spear this guy. No! It was the wrong choice. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna throw Claude right here to bring Fraybell down, because Claude can handle Fraybell no problem. No attack again! Why? Ow. Bitch. Like, I know you do some damage, but stop doing damage. Need to be a little careful, but I believe I can power ring boost Claude here with no problems. Get the power. Now if Claude gets a crit on his crit sword, he'll pretty much insta-kill Fraybell. It's hilarious. But if Fraybell gets to go, then Shriek will die, so there's that as well. Hopefully Shriek will be okay. Oh, stop countering! Good God. She's actually doing work. I know I said she's kind of weak, but she's doing work right now. Again, Claude is the important one. I probably should have healed 3 Claude. It's okay. But the battle ends once Bazu dies, so keep that in mind. I'm actually going to do this as well. Oh, I can't reach, because MP3 takes so much. Freezing here is kind of pointless. I mean, when we have characters... Wait, did that just do 20 damage? No, I must have looked at that wrong. That looked like it did a lot of damage, though. I should have just used the heat axe there. That was kind of dumb. Yeah. Just kill this. Wow, that's a really weak Claude. A power boost Claude couldn't even kill Fraybell. Are you serious? Oh wow, I had my spear equipped. Whoops. That's okay. I'm going to wait one more turn before engaging, mainly because I want... Is it okay to move here? I think so. I hope so. Because I want to get off this boost. Oh, I don't have... Well, I can still boost 1 though. Get a 5-man boost right here before engaging Bazu. And hopefully Bazu doesn't come in here and bolt us. Because that's what he knows, is the voltage. I think he can. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm just gonna throw Domingo here just in case this guy somehow is able to reach everybody. Like, he'll go after Domingo and we'll be fine. Domingo can die, it's like, that's fine. Along with Gates. I'll actually have Gates attack the Bishop though. The Bishop needs to die. Normally I would just insta-kill it with a Claude, but we'll see. Are you serious? That's unlucky. So we know Bolt 3? No, that's Bolt 2. I'll just have Claude. No. Make sure Claude's always attacking Bazu, because even the Bishop doesn't full heal, so it doesn't matter. I've learned that enough by now. Like, Randolph or Apis will kill this guy. Because Claude should do so much damage that he can easily, like, out-damage the heal that is provided by the healers. That was a bad level up. Not that it matters, but that was a bad level up. See, like, in a situation like here, I could bolt with Nick, but like if Basu were to just do 2 bolts, like we would take so much damage from that. So I would rather just not be in that situation. Also, use the Heat Axe, does more damage. Is it worth to even attack with Gates and these other characters that only do like 10 or less damage? Probably not, but I'm just kind of doing it for safety reasons. Gates and Shriek die, which is unfortunate, but doesn't really matter. As long as Claude survives. Because again, if everything's melee, he's gonna be completely fine. He is not doing much damage though, I'm not gonna lie, this is a weak Claude. He should be doing like 50, he's power boosted. Oh, I thought Apis was doing the double attack there. That would have been spicy. Bolt level 2, how do you like it? And that's a pretty easy battle. Now we are on to the final fight, which is actually 2 fights, but you have to do them back to back. So this is where you have to egress, go back to town, buy that healing rain, and we're also going to bring back Guyan. I'm actually going to bring back Guyan and Mayfair. You have the speed ring, right? No stock. I do want Mayfair, simply because she's a healer. And obviously, if you want things to be, and if you want any battle to be completely safe, you just bring back your healers. Like, even if you wanted to, you could put Sig back into your party and have another healer. I mean, it's only heal level 1, but it's still something. Like, that would be the super safe strat. But the reason I'm getting Guyan is just to have some character to hold on to the healing rain. But just, that's all they do. They don't do anything in the battle, they just sit back, and if they need to use the healing rain, they use the healing rain. I also really have to go to the bathroom. But it's okay, this should only take 20 minutes or so. This is a long video so far, and I apologize, but we'll finish it hopefully quickly. Okay, so we're good to go. All we want now is to grab, what am I doing? By healing rain, which would be on Guyan. If you want to buy healing seeds or something, you probably could. I don't think it's needed though. But it's like, I don't know, maybe, you know, throwing one on Apis or something would be decent. But again, this is just a simple battle where it's like, we're gonna just have Claude kill everything. I would look at your ring, repair, where's my power ring at? Because we did use that. Ah, see, it was cracked. And you definitely do not want your power ring to break. That would always be bad. So, fix that. Good to go. And now, all you need to know is the main thing is the evil monster that I believe has 150 HP. And it knows Bolt 3. It counterattacks a lot. However, Waldall is also in here as like a hologram. And I will, like, it's pretty easy to do this battle. Honestly, Claude, I didn't know Claude could actually reach right now, but you don't want to go in right now anyway, because you want to be boosted first. So I would move Claude, like, right here. Apis is actually going to be the one to handle Waldall. And I believe you want to be from the bottom right corner of the stairs, you want to be 3 spaces down. And you can do that with anybody, but I do it with Apis because he has so much HP. So it's just a good idea to do. Why are they running away? Why are you running? I actually have no idea why they're running. Normally they come down. It really doesn't matter though, it's fine. So from here, I'll actually go right here and we'll just use the power ring on Claude. And Claude's just gonna go solo the Hell Demon evil monster. It's really like pretty much that simple. I used to think this battle was a nightmare. But it's not bad at all, honestly. And with Cray, stay down. Just because I'm not sure if, you know, Waldall will want to come around and be like, hey, I'm gonna fuck you guys up. But get that defensive boost for Claude mainly, and then we're just gonna keep healing Claude, really. We'll take care of the Executioners while they attack us, but there's not a whole lot to it. We just need to kill Waldall first, which I could do with Claude, but everyone else can do it, no problem. Gates still doesn't have the correct weapon. But yeah, Waldall's kind of scary. That's why you only send one character, because he knows Demon Breath, which does, I don't know, how much damage did that do? 30? It's kind of a lot. So it's like, from here I would honestly just heal Apis. Because that's what Mayfair is for. The small heals that make a big difference. And Claude's just gonna go fuck this guy up. Hopefully we can kill Waldall before he gets off another turn. I think we'll be able to, like, no problem. Crit Power Ring should kill him. Yeah, alright. You do no damage, fool! Oh, I was hoping for the counter. It doubles and counters a lot, but it does no damage, so it's like, okay. Now, in this situation, it's like, okay, what's the right thing to do? I mean, we can even think about this for a second, because this battle's not hard. There's these wyverns that we aren't even going to have to worry about. They won't come down. As long as we have Claude here and someone here, and then, you know, you can throw Wendy to do a little bit of damage, Domingo to do a little bit of damage, Nick has Bolt 2. There is this bishop, but again, you honestly don't even need to worry about it. What I'm going to do, I think, I kind of just want to use the power spear, because it's not that much of a damage difference. And then Randolph can be the one in front of Apis. I think that'd be the best thing to do here. Oh no, you blocked him. Shit. Okay, that's that's not what I wanted. This executioner's in my fucking way. But that's okay. Again, Cray is only used for the heals. I mean, if Cray could be the one to do the damage, that's actually really good, because Cray is, again, a really good damage dealer, but not needed. This guy's gonna aura. Sometimes he'll actually just melee attack Claude, and that's best case scenario. But again, I could care less about his heal. It doesn't do anything anyway. So from here I can get a Bolt 2 and attack all of them, which is very nice. Also, magic doesn't do much to the evil monster. That's actually kind of important to note. But not that big of a deal, I guess. I can get a nice freeze in. Probably means like Shriek could probably go and kill the evil bishop, or somebody could, Randolph, whoever. So we can avoid that from happening anymore. I can throw Gates here, do this blaze, because why not? Gates can die. I mean, Gates doesn't do much more than this anyway. Gates is one of those characters that probably shouldn't even be used, but you know, it's always questionable. Put it to sleep. I didn't think that would work. Like, late game enemies never get put to sleep. It's so hard to actually work. Don't need to move Guy in, and then again, Mayfair is just used for whoever needs a heal. You get double attacks in this battle, it's so nice. Because I'm scared of Shriek dying, and since Shriek has the power ring, which is kind of important, I don't really want to go in with Shriek right now. So I'm not going to. I'll have Randolph kill this bishop instead. Easy peasy. And then Apis can just go around. Actually, no, I want Cray to go up there. Hopefully the evil monster just keeps melee attacking Claude, but I was gonna say it has to bolt at some point. Thing is, that almost kills Claude. That's why you gotta kind of just be a little careful, because he can almost die. Almost. You would be pretty unlucky to see two bolts at the same time, though. Oh, he woke up immediately. Lol. Hopefully he'll just go after Gates, because he knows that he can kill Gates with a bolt, which is what I'm kind of hoping for. Now I'm just going in, because he'll die, like, really soon. Wendy, no! Not that it matters, I guess. But it is also nice to have other bodies in the next battle for Waldall to kill. It's just they're human shields, but they're good human shields, you know what I mean? I guess we'll just stay on the evil monster. And Claude will probably be able to do 43 damage, probably. If not, I'd be kind of sad, but... I don't know what I want to do here. I don't want Domingo to die, so I'm just going to do this instead. It's still actually possible for him to die if Apis gets bolted, but... Actually, I'll just heal Domingo. There. You shall not die, no matter what. Hopefully Gates takes it instead. Or Claude kills him, whichever comes first. Uh-oh. Shriek! Shriek! Or Apis. Apis can do it. And that is honestly, like, it looks scary because he has Bolt 3, but with how Claude is, you could just be like, I don't give a shit, and just go in. Just go in. Waldo's a little different, because 30 damage is not 20 damage. Bolt 3 is not nearly as scary as Demon Breath. Thanks to Lug, also known as Luke, if we're trying to be English. Good old Luke from Shining Force 1. The goons have arrived. Okay, so Waldo, again, I would say you need Shriek and Claude. It's kind of the only important thing. Cray is also probably a character that's needed, but honestly, I feel like even if you just had that, you can do this battle. You kind of need to be a little lucky, and I would definitely recommend making a save state before engaging Waldo, because you never know when you can get really unlucky. But it's not that scary of a battle. There's these Tauros that die in one hit from almost everything. Like, they're really weak, and then Waldo, who has 175 HP or 200 HP, and knows Demon Breath and moves twice per turn, which means you might as well just be a really tanky Wyvern. Like, honestly. And then there's another evil Bishop, but again, we don't really need to care about that. So we also are introduced to Luke, and he actually just instantly joins your party, so you actually get a party of 13 if you want, for this last battle, which is kind of cool. Again, Gaian has a healing ring, so don't move him at all, but everyone else is going to be moved. The other important thing is that in order to even start this battle, the Sword of Hyjah, which is the almighty powerful sword, needs to be on Nick. So, whenever Luke gets his turn, he's going to give it to Nick. Tauros don't do any damage. There's like one Sentinel that does a little bit of damage, I guess. Oh wow, Nick outturned him. That's actually really awesome. Also, the White Ring equipped gives you plus 10 defense. Kind of forgot. That's definitely should equip the White Ring. We do not need to boost right now. Not now. Don't do it. It would look so juicy to do it right now, but just don't do it right now. Give the Sword of Hyjah over to Nick. Now we kind of just want to work the side of the stairs and the side of the map to kill these Tauros and other silly enemies. Alright. All you need to know, the important thing here, is do not move in front of this black hole, like down here, because I believe Waldo will attack you if you're right here. I think you might be fine right here and here, but right here, Waldo will come down. It's kind of weird where his trigger is. You just kind of need to know, like, you want to avoid these spots currently right here. I don't know. It's something like that. There's, of course, it's in like a weird circle around him, and you want to avoid that circle. That's why I always stay like as far to the side as possible. It's not a big deal if Waldo starts coming down, but you definitely don't want to, like, you know, move Claude straight up in front of his face like this turn. That'd be a terrible idea. I would throw a spear at this guy. Why is everything dodging? Wow. But, like, we're completely safe here. You also have to remember to equip the Sword of Hyjah on Nick. It's kind of important. Gives a lovely damage boost. Although it's still not enough to insta-kill a Tauros, so clearly garbage. And now all these guys kind of just move towards the middle, which is annoying, but it's okay. That's right, he has a great axe, doesn't do a whole lot. Luke is not bad. He's better than Gates. That's all you need to know. But he's not going to do a whole lot anyway, so... might as well do this freeze. Yeah. I mean, you can pretty much just go ham. The only thing you need to know is that, once again, the only way to start off this battle is for Nick has to hit Waldall with the Sword of Hyjah before anyone else can even deal damage to him, which is kind of an annoying little side thing, but yeah, that's a thing. So just know about that. So again, I normally just like play pretty far back. I think I can be here and be safe. I'm gonna move here anyway. Again, it's not the end of the world if we mess up a little bit, because this isn't too hard, especially when we had a good evil monster fight. God, I want to move forward so badly, but it'd just be a bad idea. We can move Apis here at least. And if we just keep damaging this guy, then he'll just heal himself. And now this is kind of where I want to be boosting. Because the next turn, I believe, is when I'm going to go in with Nick and start the battle. Because I want to start it as soon as possible, because it's not a difficult scenario, it's just an odd scenario. So I don't want to be up here, but I can be right here, that's fine. I want to say you can move here. If Claude can be there, Luke can be right here. And he'll just heal himself, which is what I want. Apis is just going to be the guy to mess around with this guy. Okay, I'm actually going to start the battle right now, no joke. Just because there's this lovely 3-man formation and Domingo's not important anyway. So, again, you just need to know that if I move right here, even if he gets Demon Breath, he's going to be completely fine. I can't hurt Waldall, but freezing these guys is so nice. Like, that's such a good freeze. I'd be silly not to do that. And that'll bring Waldall to him, but he meleeed, so that's awesome. Still dies in 2 hits, and Waldall double attacks a lot, but, you know, it's all good. So now we can kind of go in, to an extent. But as you can see, I don't do damage to Waldall until Nick gets in there. Yep. Like, God, if I just had the Axe of Atlas, I would have killed, like, 2 of them there, but... Oh, I shouldn't have put Yisha there. I could have healed him. Okay, this is bad. I do not need Claude to not... whatever. He got boosted, that's why. Because I need Claude to be doing all the damage, but he got boosted and went way too fast. I mean, there's so many things I could do here. Just kill the Sentinel. We're going in. We're going in hard. Alright, there's the Demon Breath, which hits Yisha, which I shouldn't have done. Like, I don't know why I put Yisha there. That was really dumb. That was actually really dumb. I mean, if I would have put Mayfair there, then Mayfair would have died, but, like, I don't know. Either way, Waldall's turns are up, so Nick has to go eventually here. And then Shriek can just power boost Claude. God, I can't do anything in this situation. Like, Shriek, what are you doing? Like, actually, I'm just going to do this boost, I guess. get these three guys. I don't know if Luke's already boosted, but I know Shriek's not. Yeah, Luke's not boosted. Now he is. So, there's something. Finally goes. Powering boost this mofo. And again, it's kind of like the whole matter of let's just keep Claude alive. But Nick still hasn't gone yet. Like, Nick, where's your damn turn? Seriously, Nick, where is your turn? You're getting outturned by everyone who's boosted. He literally has gone 3 times in the time it has taken for Nick to move once. Good grief. Now it's like, what do I want to do? I need to attack him either way, but... So now he's like, oh, damn. And now he's all like, oh, but I'm going to poison you. And it's like, oh, shit. Oh, God, I got a counter in, though. That's weird. That wasn't part of the script. And now, I kind of just move everyone away. We just don't want to deal with him. Claude will get in there, of course. Do a lot of damage. Got some more attack, that's all that matters. Randolph does a lot of damage, keep him in there. Apis does a lot of damage, keep him in there. Stop countering! See, that's while Randolph is 2 turns boosted. That's kind of scary. I'm not sure if I want to put Shriek in there. Like, if all these guys were to get Demon Breath, I'd feel so sad. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just wait a second. And actually, you know what? Let's just power boost Apis, because why not? Just keep power boosting. The more the merrier. I'm gonna probably keep him with the spear, though. You went after Gates, lol. So that's kind of why I throw Gates, like Yisha, Wendy. I throw these characters 3 spaces away so that they purposely, like, die to Demon Breath, because he'll always go after someone who will die to Demon Breath. Oh wait, I was gonna attack from 2 spaces away, that's right. I probably, okay, if he goes after Apis, I will actually be sad, but the Shriek would take damage and possibly die. He'll hopefully be okay, though. Anyone need a heal? I don't even think anyone needs a heal. We're good. And now I just run the fuck away. You don't want Nick to die, obviously, so just run away. He's going after Gates anyway, because he's an idiot. And you just kill him off with the damage dealers. You kind of make sure that the Bishop, or try to make sure that the Bishop doesn't get involved. Again, you can like throw Mayfair here, because why the hell not? You can go after Mayfair if he wants. I'm completely fine with that. Can almost kill him this turn, but we won't quite be able to. Do you believe in the Shriek? I was gonna say, I knew he couldn't. Do I have a bolt on Nick? This is a lot of damage. This is brutal. And like if he used to do the exact same thing, everyone would die. Wow, Randolph. Well, of course it does like 30 damage, so it does a stupid amount. If he does it again and hits everybody, we're all kind of screwed. But that's why this is kind of a worry. But even still, that's why, again, the safe way of doing this is just letting, like, Randolph and Claude just handle everything, honestly. But I can just kill him now with Bolt. For the guaranteed kill. Wait, what? Wow, okay, I know he's somewhat resistant to magic, but that was actually more than I was expecting. But in a scenario like here, I could Healing Rain, and then everyone would be back to full HP. That's kind of why the Healing Rain is used anyway, just because when that big bolt happens, you can counter it with the Healing Rain. And then you kill him, and then done. You have beaten the game. And hopefully under 4 hours. And yay! You did it! Kind of. I'm so sorry that this tutorial was shit. But, it still should give you a pretty good idea. That's at least the plan. I mean, again, you'll know more when you play it yourself and experience things firsthand. But it's just one of those things. I mean, you need to watch runs, you need to practice runs. This isn't something that's all that easy to do. And it's very easy to get unlucky. That's the thing. If you get double attacked 4 times in a row, don't be surprised. It happens. It's bullshit, but it happens. So, that's all there is to it. This video is getting awfully long, so I'm going to end it here. But either way, I appreciate you guys for checking out this tutorial / guide / walkthrough. Hopefully it helps. Again, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to try completely different ideas, because I can tell you right now that things in this game are going to change completely from what I do currently. I know this will easily be brought down under 330 once, like, I think Domingo, Gates, even Apis could probably be taken out of the party at the very beginning of the game, and you would save time because of it. But there's different ideas that need to be, you know, actually executed and see how they work, and, you know, shave time little by little until it ends up being an optimal run. But right now it's still very early in its speedrun cycle, speedrun life, so by all means try things out for yourself and see if you like them. But either way, I'm out. You guys have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Hopefully I will see you guys speedrunning this in the future, and have yourselves a good one. I'm Ty2358. Stay awesome.